Hi, I'm going to quickly show you two databases that I like that are very helpful for both selecting a topic if you haven't selected one yet, or researching a topic that you've selected that is available on one of the databases. Chances are your topic will be available. So let me take you to those databases now. They are completely free, as in they cost you nothing. And the first one, actually, they're all available right from our Canvas homepage. This is my Words 2101 class. However, the same feature applies to the Words to UWrite 1103, UWrite 1104. You'll be able to find the Library Resources tab to the left, and here we go. So this is going to bring up a page within Canvas that will then link us to the library. There are a number of helpful things here. There's a video welcoming you, just in case you didn't feel welcome. There's research assistance at Atkins Library, which I recommend watching. We are going to have a day in the library for orientation. However, there are some great helpful videos. FAQs is helpful too. All right, so if you notice and come down to Library Databases, click on that. You're going to come to a screen that's on the library's main homepage where you can search the databases. The two databases I'm going to show you, the first one is called Points of View Reference Center. It came up. Let me search that. And this is a great database for a number of topics that are current or have been around a while. As you can see across the top, there are a number of current topics: refugee resettlement, globalization, Uber, ride sharing, equal rights amendment, engaging China, election interference, that's big right now, of course, voter ID laws, police brutality, and it looks like COVID-19 is one right there. We'll come back to that. As you scroll down the website, look how many different major topic areas there are. So abortion issues, obviously we're not going to research or write about any topics that are either argued on moral, ethical, or religious grounds. And we also don't want to select a topic that's been over debated. In other words, kind of beaten into the ground. There's nothing more to be said about it. If you just scoot along the top, you can find something that might be of interest to you. Here's the internet. That's always fascinating. You click on more, and you can see all the different subjects that apply. So in this case, let's go to the internet neutrality. That's something I know a little bit something about. It'll take you to a topic page where you get an overview. This is exceptionally helpful. It also gives you kind of a guide toward what the conversation has been to date about this topic. There are usually, it's an extensive write-up. It includes graphics frequently, and then there's a bibliography, sources that you can use. What's particularly helpful about points of view is that it has a point in an argument, and it takes one side. A free and open internet system fosters technological growth and innovation. And then it also has a counterpoint. In this case, a free and open internet system, as private companies, internet service providers have the right to profit from their investment in network infrastructure. As private companies, ISPs have the right. So you get a summary of their argument and questions, a bibliography, and their talking points, a summary, ponder this bibliography. All of this can be used in your material if you are creating either an argumentative essay or an informative essay. It gives you the rundown of all the information. I was just curious to see what the information about COVID was. So let's go back up to, gosh, I can't quite see it because of where my bar is. Let me move that. There we go. Okay, so yet again, hang tight, and we're back at the home page. I tell you what, I was really curious to see, since COVID was in the news, what they had to say, but it doesn't look like I've still got it up here. So never mind. Okay, back to library resources. Come back to library databases. This time I'm going to search CQ Researcher. That's a second really helpful database. There it is, CQ Researcher online. Search for that. Notice this is similar to Points of View in that it has a lot of topics. You can browse topics, and they're, again, very large, way too broad. For example, let's see, media. You couldn't write about media and cover that in one paper. However, you click on the topic and then you get into more specific areas. Even these, you can't write about, just to compare internet and social media, you can't write about those as broad as they are. So look how they're broken down. This is really interesting. The internet is broken down. Oh, here's one of my favorites, conspiracy theories. So for example, you click on a more specific topic and you will get, here's a question, do they undermine democracy? And look at the overview. Notice that there are references that you can click on and get information from. You get a thorough overview. You get some graphics frequently. And then just an awful lot of information. I'm not quite sure. You can break it out, overview, background, current situation, what the outlook is, pros and cons, timeline, short features on it, maps and graphs. It goes on. These two databases, Points of View, Reference Center, and CQ Researcher, will prove invaluable as you research your topic. I also recommend highly reliable media sources like the New York Times, which is not really a left or a right-oriented publication. It's a newspaper that's very centrist. But if you want, you can use a more conservative biased newspaper like the Wall Street Journal, or you could use a more left-oriented newspaper like the Washington Post, which is very liberal. All right, so that's an overview of two databases. I hope those are helpful to you. If you have any questions, as always, just reach out. I'll be glad to help. And good luck searching. It can be fun if you enjoy your topic. Remember that. So, see you soon.